This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How long has it been since they said, I love you? Well, really, I want to know if you're in a relationship and they still haven't said it yet. Some people get carried away, and like you said, Kate Ritchie, I love you can mean a lot of things, a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
Yeah, I think
Can
maybe
I
if
give
you're
you
not... Yeah, go Fitz.
Can I give you a life improver hack?
Oh.
Saying the words, I think I'm falling in love with you, can be a good way to lead you into it.
You mean buy you time?
Because, you know, we were talking about being keno before. That sort of gets you out of it. When you start it with, I think I'm falling in love with you, I mean, first of all, the other person's going to be going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I feel the exact same way. Then you can go, I love you. Then you can bring it out. But if you start with, I think I'm falling in love with you, Kate, it sort of softens the blow.
Yeah.
And you're feeling your way a little bit more, gauging how they might feel. And if it's not something that perhaps you grew up saying a lot of, like, you know, I mean, we said I love you a lot, and I say it 1,000 times a day, I think, for lots of different reasons. And to my daughter, I wouldn't go an hour without saying it.
Yeah. TV week, you say it to your TV week.
I do, and all the posters of me in the office.
You say, I
like,
love you.
God, you're amazing.
So that's you talking
I
to
love you. I think I'm...
We're talking about humans here, not seafood linguine, Whip.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm back.
But I think you've got to practice those things. If it doesn't come naturally to say the words I love you, and it hasn't been said to you a lot perhaps when you were growing up, then it can be tricky. It's loaded.
I think you need to be careful in a relationship. In that I've kind of always adopted a don't say it if you don't mean it. Some people will say it just to keep the peace, where knowing that the other party wants to hear it. But I went out with a girl once and she would say, I love you, and I would kind of look with a panic on my face and she'd go, in that shirt. And I'd go, very good. Very good from you.
That's not bad.
But I think at the same time...
It's really good.
I mean, this article goes on to say the average time that somebody says, I love you in a relationship from the start to the first I love you is 6 weeks.
Really?
Which is...
That's... How many dates are you doing in 6 weeks?
6
You're doing
weeks.
one a week?
Yeah,
You're doing
you-
6
Maybe.
dates?
You're settled.
Maybe.
You can't say I loved... I can't I love you when you've only been out for 6 or 7 dates.
I think you can
Come
love...
on.
I do think you can love
you can't
somebody in 6 weeks. I don't think it's the same kind of love you may have for somebody down the track when you are married and you have a child, and that's a different kind of love. But I do think that you can... Like, I love you. I love so
Thank
many
you.
things about
Thank
you.
you.
I love being with you. I love
Yep.
spending time with you.
Thanks.
And then there's the other version of I love you. You just have to be very clear about which version you're delivering.
I don't think you say it in the start of a relationship unless it's the clear version of what you're both working towards.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think that's dangerous to throw it out there in a relationship?
I think
if it's
as
not
long
the
as you-
I love you that you think they're hoping to hear.
Well, it's better than saying when someone says to you, I love you, and you say, I know you do.
Do you...
I used to look at people and go,
that's-
you love
that's
me.
a shocker.
Oh, that's nice.
I'd
That's
say you
nice.
love me.
Oh, that's
Or
like
that's
being called cute
Yeah,
as a
exactly.
guy.
That is
yeah.
so
There's one time you
cute.
should never say it. You never say it for the first time in the throes of passion.
Why not?
Because, I mean, that could be lust talking over your heart.
Well, they're very
Like,
blurred
that's a lazy
lines.
time to say it.
It's not lazy. It might get you over the line. Not it get you over the line, but it might like get you.
What's your power
No,
card?
what
Is
I
that
mean is
You got a line in your bedroom.
no. What I mean is, it might be such a difficult thing for you to know how to say and get the words out, that when there is an overwhelming emotional and physical chemical reaction, that once you get the first one out of the way,
What?
the first I love
Is
you.
this, we're talking Latrell Mitchell here, or what are we?
No.
Out of context, Kate.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
I do know what you
just
mean.
think
You
don't
just don't
be
wanna make
scared
it-
of it.
don't-
Don't be scared of the
Yeah, but
words.
when you're talking about that moment, you don't want to throw it like, oh my gosh, their pants have hit the floor. I love you.
What?
I just thought that combined with my feelings might get you over the line, Kate.
Not
As you've
get over
said.
the line. What I mean, give you the courage. That's
Do you know-
what I meant.
How long with you, Tom and Inga?
Oh, I
Because you were
think-
friends for a very long time.
friends and then housemates. Maybe like...
Because you sort of fantasised for a long time.
maybe about 3 months.
Did you love her
yeah.
when she was your friend?
Yeah, I think I probably did. Looking back on it, yeah.
You that Inga doll that you had at home, you would say "I love you" to that.
Yeah, some would
regularly.
describe that as a dead giveaway, Fitz. And I think
giveaway.
So I think probably 3 months. But yeah, that love
And it was made out of dead people too. That
Yeah,
that doll,
yeah.
I,
Well, charges pending.
But I had to use it as a power play.
What?
Because Lisa was in a situation where she wasn't sure
for stocks.
about the relationship.
Yeah.
She was like,
sports bet.
is this guy going to commit to me? So I had to use it to show how I felt as my power
So
hand.
she made you say it?
No, she
What
didn't
you're
make me
saying?
say it. She said, I'm just not sure. And I said, well, I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Because you were in a relationship at the time. Is that
No,
why?
mate.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I got that wrong.
There was definitely
that
no
was at the
grey.
that was right at the start of the relationship.
There was no grey area.
So she asked you
No.
how you she asked you like I feel as though I'm more serious than you are, and you said, well, I'm going to prove to you that I am as serious as you, Lisa. I love you.
She didn't really say... She didn't ask a question. She just said, I'm not sure. And I said, well, I'll show you how sure I am.
Oh, God. It's amazing that it survived, really, isn't it?
I love you.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
I hope you were in the dark.
Well, I was eating. And then we
2
made
kilograms
out,
of
like-
mud crab in front of him.
Do you know what? We had mud crab on the holidays.
Did you?
She said this brings back horrible memories.
Mud crab is such a waste of time.
Isn't it?
Well, that's
And
why
money.
they're building a new fish market after that incident.
And they knew straight
Just to
across
get
the
rid
road
of all
from
the,
work.
just to get rid of all the memories. They've had to rip the old ones down.
Anyway, try it on for size, guys.
Yep. Pistol Pete from Pigton's giving us a call. What's your story, Pete? Hey, Pete, turn your radio down in the background, champ.
Oh, mate.
That's a shot.
I'm so sorry.
That's a shot.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, that's better. Got you.
Great.
Got you.
What are your thoughts, Peter?
Oh, definitely. Like I've got a mate overseas, Greek island, Santorini. He's done this not 6 weeks, 4 weeks. It's just amplified because he's on holidays.
Yeah.
Met this girl, put it out there. Love you. Done. Mud, crab, seafood, or Mediterranean diet. Straight in there. So, yeah. So I was just thinking, does it amplify if you're on holidays, met someone?
It's really
sort of
interesting. Interesting
yeah, of course,
cause.
'cause
I
you're
just
in
thought
a
I'd
good
put that in the
place.
mix.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
cool.
very interesting.
So did he? Obviously, he was keen to continue it. And when when it's time to go home, obviously the girl that he's met might go, well, he's not really that keen on me, so I have to drop the L bomb. Pete, did it work?
Yeah, word, yeah, 100%. So, you know, I'm waiting for them to move in together and unpack their suitcases and see how they go. But they've gone head first.
Yeah.
And
Are they
they've
still over there, or are they back here?
No, they're back over here. So they're just sorting out their logistics and what they're doing. But yeah, it's
That's
just like the
amazing.
movies, mate.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Peter, that's a bit of negativity floating
No, but
around.
that's-
Love
No,
there,
I didn't-
Peter.
He's loving it.
But sometimes a holiday romance should simply be a holiday romance.
Put it in
Yeah.
its place. Keep it
Yeah.
in its lane.
Yep.
And they say that at the beginning. You know, this isn't going
This
to
is
last.
no more than a physical...
well, not even
sort of-
physical.
no,
it
you're
can
dead
be an
right.
emotional.
No
like,
more than just an emotional connection where you and I share bond over like-minded, entertaining stories with each other.
Yeah, and frappes in the morning.
That's all it is, and that's all it needs to be.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.